Today on the channel, we got a big figure alert in Omos Mattel Elite Series 97.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mattel Elite Series 97 unboxing and review. And today from Elite 97, we've got Omos. But remember, for all your WWE and AEW wrestling figure needs, to hit up Ringside Collectibles, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about them, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it, we're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's see what old Omos is up to. And you guys know there's things Kyle loves. I love face paint. I love masks. I love hairy bipedal creatures. And I love big figures. And this is a big one. Is it the biggest? I don't know. Of course, we do know the Omos we unboxed on the channel months ago, the basic. They did say that was going to be the biggest basic figure, biggest wrestling figure from Mattel ever. Didn't really quite work out that way. I didn't hear any claims like that with this one, but we'll see. We'll compare them. We'll got a lot of comparisons to do at the end of this video because you know I love a good giant figure, so stay tuned for all that. Further ado, let's get to the packaging on old Omos. And there he is, looking stern, looking mean. Looked like he's guarding the door at the Raw Fight Club. You remember those days? We got his name down here, of course. Got the smaller WWE logo. That's new for 2023. This is new 2023 packaging. You got Omos in the package there. A big, big, giant figure. Got the tag team title belt from his time with AJ Styles, of course. True Effects, Certified Authentic, Omos, Mattel Elite. And then on this side there he is, mean mugging once again. He's just not as happy as he should be. He should be a little happier. He's a giant, after all. Be a jolly giant. Don't choose anger. Choose happiness. And there you go. That's my pro tip for Omos. But there he is. We should have got that sweet jacket he's wearing. Oh, man, that's a cool jacket. Then we got the tail of the tape. We got the cross-sell, of course, down below. We'll be doing all those on the channel this week, so make sure you subscribe. Hit the old notification bell, as I always say. We got the tail of the tape and the blurb. Let's see what it says about our old friend Omos. From Nigeria. Beautiful this time of year. I actually got a few emails from people from Nigeria today in my email asking me to send them some money. So who knows? Maybe it's a sign. Maybe I should send all my finances over to Nigeria. I just might. Maybe they're going to Omos and his family. I'm not sure. Height 7'3", 403 pounds. Finisher, the good old double-handed choke slam. The two-handed choke slam. Oh yeah, I gotta love that two-handed choke going on. Career highlights, Raw Tag Team Champion. Will he be a world champion one day? I don't think so. But we'll see. You never know. Stranger things have happened. The massive, unstoppable Nigerian giant dominated the tag team division alongside AJ Styles as the Raw Tag Team Champions. Boy, they sure did. They sure did. And there it is out of the package. WWE logo in the back. Usual suspect. See you later. Goodbye. And then we get the old plastic prison. We got extra hands for Omos. Got to have those extra hands. Looking good. Let's pull that out. Oh, those hands are in there tight. There it is. And there it is. Off to the races. See you later. Whoa. And we're back. Can you believe that? You know, see you laters are all fun and games until you break your light. And then disaster. Disaster. Luckily, I have a spare light just in case this one broke, but I had to replace it. That see you later of Omos did this one in. Crazy things. You never know what's going to happen here on the channel. And the see you laters, a lot more dangerous than you would ever anticipate. But let's get back to Omos. Let's get back to the adventure here. Of course, Omos has a fisted hand and a gripping hand here, since he's got the opposite ones there. So best of both worlds, but always love a fist. Love is a fist. Mr. Bungle told me that many years ago, and I never forgot it. Then we got Omos going on here, and he is strapped in to hold that belt. Great for you men on card collectors. It makes it keep it nice and tight. But I'm going to cut that off. There we go. Get that off. Uh-oh, we got the rubber band stuck in the ab crunch. Can I remove it? Oh, this one's going south in a hurry, guys. There it is. Get that going. All right, let's look at these accessories. We did the hands. Let's look at the tag team title belt. We've seen this before. I'm sure we'll see it again. But it is the Raw Tag Team Championship. Looks good, is what it is. By no means is this the best title belt. No means this is even close to the best tag team title belt. Just kind of is what it is. And that's the way it's going to go there. His other accessory here, it looks to be a necklace. So he does get a little necklace action. Is this the exact same one as The Rock? From this, I'm looking right over here. He's right here. I can barely see it. He's right there. He's right there. But it looks to be almost the identical to that, but a little bit more bronze than gold. Got to think it's in the same family at least. Same family, but we do have that going on. But now we get Omos. Let's break down this giant. I love a big figure, and that's what he is, exactly, a big figure here. Yeah, an interesting one. I'm looking at it. Is the head different? We'll do some comparisons here. I guess we'll grab the basic Omos right off the bat, and let's compare these heads right off the bat. A much smaller head on the Elite than the basic. I guess you could heat this up and switch back and forth if you really wanted to, but he does have a much bigger head on this basic, and I had to have this basic. You guys know I love big figures, and I'm already curious. Is he as tall? Oh yeah, these guys are ready to square off, and they look to be identical. The Elite might just be a smidge taller, just a smidge taller between the two. But both good figures. Both are recommended in the old giant category, but we do like both of those. But I wanted to see that right off the bat, but a smaller head, a little bit more detail on the head. Honestly, a better head here on the Elite, as it really should be. We do get that necklace removable if you pop the head off, of course. Then he does got his traditional black wife beater on. He's got his black pants, and then he's got his gray, I guess, taped up gloved hands as well. The hands are a little small, but I don't think it's terrible. The open hand looks a lot better than the fisted hand. The fists are a little bit small, but who knows? Maybe Omos has little hands. You might have little hands for a big guy. I don't know. It could happen. You never know. But we do notice that there. Of course, articulation. Let's walk through it. Head side to side, back and forth, up and down. His head is removable. Got the big old giant ab crunch there. I think this is first time in the line. Unless it is the same as Braun Strowman, but I think this is different. I'm pretty sure this is different. We're just going to call it first time in the line. We're going to move on. There you go. But the arms do go all the way around. You do get a bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows. Hands removable, as you guys know. Waist articulation. We do get a little bit of splits. Very tight legs there, but you get some splits going on with old Omos there. He does got the thigh cut. Does got double jointed, pinless. Oh, nope, he's got pins in there. Thought it was pinless for a second. Double jointed knees. He does got a little boot cut and then ankles back and forth. A big, big giant figure. A bit plain, of course, as you can imagine. Omos is a giant, but a plain giant. And it'll be interesting if this body mold will be used in the future. You would have to think so. What is it? Commander Aziz, was that his name? He's been kind of gone from TV lately. But I think, weren't we supposed to get a basic of him eventually? Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I would think if they do ever decide to make an Elite, they could probably reuse this body mold. Could we get a Great Khali Elite figure? We never did get a Great Khali Elite. Maybe that would be in the cards. Maybe a Giant Gonzalez. Who knows? But I wouldn't be opposed to some more giants. You guys know me. I love giant figures. And Omos seems to be the resident giant of the WWE at this point. Does he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%, as I always say. Fits like a glove, like he was made to be on this stand. There it is, but he looks good. But not a lot to him. A little bit plain Jane, but that's kind of how he is, and he's that way in the ring, too. He doesn't have to do a ton of stuff because, hey, guess what? He is a giant. But we're going to compare him here. Of course, we've got the basic version right there, so you can kind of see the difference there. If you have this, do you need this? I could see some people saying, no, I'm good with the basic. I'm good. But this one is pretty good. It's got the extra bells and whistles, a little bit better extra head. I got the accessories. That's not a bad go there, I don't think. But we do have, of course, AJ Styles. You can put him next to AJ. Have those guys ready to square off. You can see that's quite the height difference between those two. But AJ looking good with his partner, Omos. I'm going to leave Omos with the basic AJ, I think. I think that's my plan. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Because I do have, of course, the manager MVP figure. Got to put him with one of the Omoses because that is his manager, as we all know. So that does look good there. Let's move these guys down here. Let's keep on going through some of ththese giants. How about the Big Show? One of the premier giants of all time. And, man, he towers over the Big Show. Yeah, he towers over him. And that's the way it should be. He's 7'3". What was Big Show? 7'1"? 7'1", 7'2"? Probably 7'1", 6'10", something like that. So he is bigger than the Big Show. That's the way it should be. But here's one to check. The old giant, the old Great Khali. Very interesting size difference. Can you imagine these two battling in this day and age? Oh boy, watch out, watch out. But it looks like Khali is taller, so Khali does have some height, and I think that is true to form. Wasn't Khali 7'4", 7'3" on Omos? So that would make sense. Khali is bigger. Like I said, it'd be interesting if we get a Khali out of this body mold down the line. We could see that possibly happening. But there's the old Great Khali. And then how about the greatest wrestling figure giant of all time? Giant Gonzalez, Jack's Classic, Superstar, an absolute awesome figure. This one holds up. A lot of people, myself included, display this one with my Mattels because it just works with it. And he still is the true giant of wrestling, as Omos got to bow down to the old giant Gonzalez. Just an absolute beautiful figure. Everybody should have this one in their collection. I hope, I pray one of these days from Mattel we can get an updated Giant Gonzalez. Man, oh man, that would be something else. That would be truly probably a Figure of the Year candidate. There's no doubt in my mind if they could come out with a Giant Gonzalez. But really cool to see all these giants next to each other. But some of the biggest figures we got in the Mattel line, Omos is definitely up there, and it's definitely in recent time frames, definitely the tallest figure we've had recently. So there it is, quite the rogues gallery right here with Omos, but a lot of good stuff. What do you guys think? You picking up the Omos? You good with the basic? Don't need him at all? I could see that being an answer for some of you guys as well. But let me know in the comments your thoughts on this one from Elite 97. Don't forget to like this video. You made it this far. You might as well hit the old thumbs up. It always helps the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this very channel. Hit the old notification bell. We got a lot going on, as you guys know, every single day. And even more going on if you are a Patreon member. You get bonus videos, exclusive videos, early access to content, monthly giveaways, pictures of my dogs, a weekly pizza review. There's a lot going on that old Patreon. And best of all, you do support the channel, so hit up the old link in the description below and check that one out. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget about social media. SirPaul64 is where you'll find me on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson over there on the old Instagram. And that's about it. That's all I got for you. So until another day, Omos will ride again, as we all know. But for Omos, I am Kyle, and I will see you guys all real soon.